In every library, tucked away between dusty encyclopedias and forgotten atlases, there are stories waiting to be discovered. But what if I told you some libraries hold a secret far bigger than any book? A secret with scales, a whisper of smoke, and a heart full of stories. Let's travel to the quietest corner of the grandest library you can imagine. Past the noisy children's section, beyond the thrilling adventure aisles, and deep into the hushed, towering shelves of nonfiction. This is where you'll find him, if you're very, very lucky. His name is Dewey, and he's not your typical dragon. He's about the size of a large dog, with scales the color of old parchment and eyes like shimmering pools of ink. Dewey is a library dragon, and he's incredibly shy. He spends his days curled up, disguised as a forgotten globe or a stack of leather-bound volumes. Why? Because Dewey holds a special kind of magic. He doesn't breathe fire, he breathes imagination. He guards the most powerful portal in the world, the one that exists between the reader and the page. Now, this magic isn't for just anyone. Dewey only shares it with the quietest, most curious children, the ones who don't just read words, but feel them. Imagine a young girl named Lily, her nose buried in a book about ancient Egypt. As she traces the hieroglyphs with her finger, Dewey, hidden behind a shelf, lets out a soft, shimmering puff of smoke. Suddenly, the library's polished floor turns to warm sand. The scent of old paper is replaced by the dry, spicy air of the Nile. Lily looks up, and she's standing right there, watching the Great Pyramids being built under a blazing sun. She's not just reading about history, she's living it. She can feel the grit of the desert on her skin and hear the distant calls of workers. Then there's Tom, a boy obsessed with the deep sea. He's flipping through a book filled with pictures of glowing jellyfish and giant squid. Dewey, camouflaged as a large encyclopedia of marine life, sees the wonder in Tom's eyes. A tiny magical spark floats from the dragon's snout and lands on the page. In an instant, the world around Tom goes silent and blue. He's floating in the deep ocean, surrounded by bioluminescent creatures dancing like stars in the dark. A gentle giant whale shark glides past him, its skin a map of constellations. He's not in the library anymore. He's an explorer in an underwater world, breathing in the magic of the story. Dewey, the shy dragon, does this all day. He sends kids on journeys to distant galaxies from the astronomy section, lets them gallop with wild horses from a book on animal life, and even allows them to sit in on a conversation between great inventors from a worn-out biography. He grants them the power to step inside any book they choose, to experience the story with all their senses. He asks for nothing in return. His only joy is seeing a child's face light up as they become part of the world they're reading about. For Dewey, every book is a doorway, and he is the silent, magical keymaster. He believes that the greatest adventures aren't found on a screen, but hidden between the covers of a book, waiting for a curious reader and a little bit of dragon magic. So, the next time you visit a library, walk slowly through the nonfiction section. Look closely at that dusty old globe in the corner or that oddly shaped stack of books. You might just feel a gentle warmth, a faint shimmer in the air. And if you do, open a book, let your imagination run wild, and maybe, just maybe, you'll feel the pull of Dewey's magic, inviting you to step inside. Thanks for joining me on this magical journey today. If you love stories that spark the imagination, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures. Until next time, keep reading and keep dreaming.